quick. Good?
Yep.
All right, so this is typical homeless camp. I got mine set up pretty good. It's got a lot of defensive shit thrown in the way. It's not that I did it, other people have, but when I found this spot, a homie told me about this shit, so I'm like, yeah, and so far nobody's shit. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
All right.
So the first defensive thing is this fence right here. It comes out, it used to go all the way across this area, and then somebody chopped it. So this is the start of what I call the river of garbage. And you'll see like a bunch of shit thrown here. People come in here all the time and throw like clothes and backpacks and bags and like all sorts of different shit. It's crazy how much trash accumulates. I want to wash like some of these pants right here because they're Carhartt jeans.
There you go.
And they look pretty decent. They're just dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking about washing a couple of them. What's this? Oh, I got Funyuns apparently. So there's all these other little defensive measures. There's these cacti that are strewn about the alley, like right here. If you're doing this in the dark, like I don't need light to walk through this at night. I could just walk without any light assistance because I could see in the dark pretty well. I used to do a house procurement back in the day, if you catch my meaning. And so I used to go into houses and I could see in the dark pretty well.
Okay.
And this wasn't here, so this is new. I like it.
How long you been here?
That actually shopping cart just got here.
No, how long have you been in this area?
Oh, I've been here 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is my 3rd week here, apparently. And so far nobody's f***ing my shit. Now, if you look toward the back right there, you can see the tent, but just barely. I don't know if you can like kind of zoom in or not.
Yep.
See it?
Yep.
And it's way back there. So this is the start of the garbage trail. There's broken bottles, there's pieces of metal. Right over here somewhere on the other side of this wall is a auto shop.
Okay.
And the dude just put all these walls up. So these walls were not here, okay, about 2 weeks ago. So this is the start of all the garbage that comes over the wall. So it's apparently not even us that's doing it. It's just businesses that, got careless and threw their trash out. Which turns out good for us because we use the boxes to make forts and shit. So there's like a fort back here that the homie built next to my tent. And, you know what I mean? So he's got his little box fort set up. It's pretty cool. Now it gets narrow. This is an abandoned house. A bando is a abandoned house. Okay, nobody really f***s with it because the police already came like I guess like 2 or 3 times. So it's crazy that there's probably, nobody really fucking with it anymore, but they used to. And this is the garbage path that leads up to my tent. And then when you get back here, it gets clean. Like, I clean the surrounding area generally clean around the tent. This is like where the homie sits on the cooler and the microwave right here. He sits right here. This is a door. This is another door.
It's gonna get a quick scope.
Yeah. And this is my tent. Homie already probably deposited the food we got from the
Food bank?
Food bank, yeah, earlier today. So it's probably already in the tent if nobody else came and got it. That frequently happens. Like you can't put really anything outside or in somewhere that's not secured. I'm gonna get a lock for the tent eventually, but for right now, I'm gonna just try to hope that nobody comes and it and fucking takes everything out of it.
It's an 8-man tent, right? You said?
Yeah, so you walk back here, this is the box fort. So you gotta go through this narrow path right here. I gotta clean that little area out because I've been throwing stuff outside the tent. And there's a trash bag right here. We picked up some of the trash. This is the homie's little box fort.
Oh, that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, he made a fort. It's pretty fucking cool. Man. Little bed and shit.
And you just add on as you go.
Yeah, he adds on. So this is our alley. This is the tent.
So show him your hatchet.
So
the real hatchet,
man. This is my hatchet. It's a Husky. It's a 22-ounce piece of steel with a rubber grip, and it's about as arm as my forearm.
That's nice.
Yep. Yeah, I'm 5'6", so my arm's probably like 40 inches or something like that. I don't know. I got a pretty good reach for a short guy, but it's pretty long. I'm skinnier now, so I might be able to reach longer actually than I used to. But yeah, I used to weigh like 245 pounds.
Yeah.
And then I got down to 150 within 1 year.
Is that when you got out of prison?
Yeah, so go for that one, Jared. You know what I mean? On Subway.
Yep.
That fool. I heard about him. I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
There's
documentaries, videos.
Yeah, there's like so much shit on. It's the dude from Subway, like Eat Fresh. Yeah, that was. Yeah, he's fresh.
Yeah.
He's getting eaten too.
Just gave him, hooked him up with some socks, a shirt, and another shirt there. So.
Yeah. I'm very thankful too, because like anytime I get clothes, especially socks, dude, socks and underwear, there's something to that shit in Forrest Gump where, like, if you're sitting there and you're watching that movie, remember when Lieutenant Dan, he first gets to Nam, and the first thing this dude tells him is, you know, hey, don't fucking salute me, but the other thing he tells him is socks. You know what I mean? And it's true. A lot of people, I actually did research on this. A lot of the jungle warfare in Nam was up because of their feet. Okay. I mean, they were always walking through the wet marshes and jungle, and their boots would rot. So the socks were the only thing that wouldn't make their feet rot off. And then they had to go through Agent Orange and all this other shit, dude, humping through the jungle and shit. And so socks out here are even more, because this is a desert. I don't know about you, but I sweat like a motherfucker. So my feet are always nasty. So I need socks like constantly, like every day. I mean, everybody changes their socks every day anyway, but this is like imperative that you do this out here. Because you don't, like, you get an infection. My legs are fine. Mm-hmm. Most people, if you look at their legs that have smoked blues or done anything else like that, their legs are all up. Mine are all healthy. They're all no sores. There's nothing on them. You know what I mean? Most people, they're all blowed up and their legs are off. Cellulitis, yeah. They get it from shooting up and doing other dumb shit. And I don't get that. Like, I've never shot up in my life, so thank God. Like, but it's yeah. It's the homie. Yeah, we're doing a video of the camp.
What up, brother?
For a internet page.
I do interviews. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Good seeing you, Doc.
So yeah, this is the camp in the tent. Typical. Like, I use that to throw over that, and I gotta pull that back down in case it rains. Yeah. If I get a tarp, I could throw it over the top of that, and I won't have to do that. I'll just get some bungee cords and tie it down. But for right now, I just did that with a quickness just to get it done in case it did rain the other day, because like last week it was really, really bad. Mm-hmm. Like, we thought it was going to storm, and thank God it didn't. But if it do it, they were talking about hail. I think it was back in July. I got hit by a hailstorm. It was like sunny just like this, and then all of a sudden these things came out of the sky and almost knocked me the fuck out. Me and the homegirl, and we almost died out there in that shit. I knew a lot of homies got fucked up because of that storm. Like, literally, they had trees falling on top of them and like crazy shit. It's just like ripped trees completely out of the ground. I don't even know how that happened, but it was like the wrath of God. And just really crazy.
Yeah.
So like if that it happened like to the tent would be fucking obliterated. These were the size of nickels.
Mm-hmm.
Like even in New York, those are big. Like that's big hailstone.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy, but especially out here.
Yeah, especially out here though. I've never seen nothing like that.
So do you have like blankets or mattresses in there?
Yeah. So I generally keep my tent clean.
Mm.
I'm not like all super duper. What's that word there?
Well, I can't even think of it. Neat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is yeah, this is the tent. I keep stuff on the side, so if I have to roll everything up and then roll the tent out, I will, and then I'll drag it somewhere where I can get it deposited for, you know, safekeeping until I can find another spot. But
and who doesn't love sleeping in a tent, bro?
I know, yeah.
It's like an adventure, man.
Tents are fun.
You know
what I mean? Tents are really fun.
That's neat, dude. That's a perfect size tent. It's just you and your boy, right?
Yeah.
That stay here.
Yeah, me and my buddy and like a couple people.
Have you ever had random people just that you don't know just walk up on you guys?
Oh yeah.
How does that go?
Okay, so the other night,
Yeah, it's
some
also story.
dude kept walking,
Just putting my phone in the shade here.
and he was walking, and him and a dude came right by the inside of the tent, right by the door, the hatch where we just came from, and I'm looking like, what the this is the first time somebody had come through the alley. It was like a week ago. So I was sit there and, what's up? And fucking, oh, we're just passing through. Alright, cool. And he kept going. You know, sometimes people poke around and try to see if there's shit in the tent. You know what I mean? Or they'll try to go grab something from somebody. Like, I've seen people pass out at night and then people will walk right up to them and take their shit. Like, it's crazy. I've had my phones taken that way when I was sleeping. I had this one dude literally had to like crawl over me like this, hold himself off the wall, grab the phone, and then push himself off the wall to get my shit and then go away.
Happened here?
No, this is on 29th Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Deuce 9
Yeah.
on the east side. That's fucking notorious. Yeah, that's ghetto central. I mean, this is on the south side, so it's not by the. So it's not too bad, but like it gets hairy down here too, probably even more so.
Yeah. Because
this is the south side. I mean, but honestly, this is my favorite part of town right now. I was on the west side, now on the south side, so we'll see.
Do you face any challenges being a white guy on the south side?
Not really, because I'm mixed.
Okay.
So they know me. They're like, okay. They see my dad, you know what I mean, and my brother. My brother was here last night. I wish he was still here because I would tell him to say hi. So I got a hold of my parents and I went over. Oh, I gotta do that voting shit today. I get to vote, bro.
Yeah.
I get to vote. I'm so happy. This is the first time I voted in my life. And I get to vote for possibly the first woman president. You know what I mean? And if I do that, I'll probably never vote again unless it's for her. But you know what I mean? After that, I just want to do that one time. And if that happens and then she wins, I'm gonna be happy. Okay, I had an experience, life experience.
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
But
what'd they hook you up with at the food bank?
Oh,
I've never been.
So
been to
they
one of
gave
those.
us like bread, and this is the commissary meat that we get in prison.
Oh yeah, so yep, exactly.
This
I think
is,
ours were a different brand.
Yeah, Hereford. No, this is the same one.
Same one, yeah.
This is on the Christmas list. They're in Arizona.
Christmas package. Yeah.
So the Christmas package
Shredded
is
beef.
$6
That's some good
of
stuff.
shredded beef from Brazil with beef broth.
How much protein?
When you open this, it's brown, but not like a dark brown. It's like a light brown color, almost grayish. So it's like that's meat, and it's like that's beef.
It's
like,
good stuff.
It's good stuff though. And then we got tuna,
Throw it in the
peanut
soup.
butter.
some
I got
rice.
muffins. I got crackers. I got soups. I got parfait. I had like donuts earlier, I think. I ate like some of it already because like I had to. I was hungry. I think I'm gonna be diabetic soon. I don't know.
Really?
I feel some kind of
You feel like what do you feel?
I feel tired a lot, but it's mainly because I walk a lot, I think.
Yeah. Are you drinking enough water?
Yeah, I need to. I need to get a water jug.
Yeah, at least carry.
I have one. I just don't know where it is in the tent. I haven't found it in like days. I try to find it, and then people like bring it, take it, bring it back, take it, bring it back. And I'm like, for real, I don't know who's doing it. I think it's the homie, but he said he wasn't, so I don't know who keeps doing that. And then bringing it back. It's like, okay, you can borrow it, but damn, like, let somebody know. Is that all you borrowed? I don't know.
I sometimes ask people in my interviews, like for everybody watching, and they see how you guys are living, or sometimes they'll hear people talk about how much it sucks out here, whatever.
I mean,
wait for that to go by. What's keeping you out here?
What's keeping me out here is I like this because I come from like a camping background and stuff like that. So to me, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? And I like nature. I like being outside. The only times when I'm inside, I was thinking about this last night actually, what I was going to say about this. Because I started thinking about it and I realized the only time I'm inside is when I'm in rehab, jail, institutions, or I somehow magically get with somebody that has a place. Yeah, I mean, that's the only time, because I've never really had my own house. I've had 2 apartments on my own, and I had them both less than a year. So,
yeah,
that's like a year at both of them. Not at the same time, like 2 years, one for each, but like less than a year for both of them. I had one apartment, then I lost it, then I had another apartment for 3 weeks and lost that because somebody shot their boyfriend up in my house with. He died. They brought him back, and then the apartment manager came and kicked me out. I was like, no! So that was my last house.
Yep, that'll do it, man.
Yep.
So would you say you're happy inside?
Yeah, I was dancing today. I mean, I was dancing today. I was all happy.
You seem like a naturally happy guy. I love people like that.
Yeah. I burned my lip. My lip.
You were telling me about that.
Hitting a pipe, and I burned it, and it hurts, but it's not too bad. It's just like every time I eat, it breaks back open.
Yeah, move your mouth or open it. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I got this gnarly like scab on the edge of my lip, and it hurts like hell, but sucks.
On, man. Well, is there anything you want to say?
But
a lot of people love you, dog.
I'm happy. I'm happy out here like this, kind of. I want to get off the streets eventually. It's just when I get ready to. You know what I mean? I don't steal. Like I don't do none of that stuff. I like to go to church sometimes. I like to read books. So this is my free time of camping. Really, I get to camp in the city though. You know what I mean? And meet like thousands of people, like hundreds of people even. You know what I mean? But it's fun to me. Like, it's not so much as bad as I'm doing bad anymore, because now I got this tent and everything. So that's my washing bucket. I'm gonna use that to wash clothes. That's that old microwave is a chair to sit on. The boxes are for the homies. That's food and stuff that the homie left here. So I gotta put that in the tent. Yeah, before it gets hot.
So last question, for people watching that have no idea about this life, how could you explain what it's like or what it feels like not to be ready just yet?
I mean,
or what does being ready look like to you? However you want to explain that.
I think what I've done to be serious, like I think around like 39, 40. Because I'm 38 right now, so but I don't have any kids, so I can pretty much do what I want, you know what I mean? So I don't have anything to tie me down. That's the one good thing I did, was never have kids, so that way they wouldn't have to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have tried to be that irresponsible.
it's going to be cool looking back on all your videos, later down the road, doing a follow-up. And it's just awesome meeting you, bro. Like, you just have a special, unique kind of energy. Like, my type of Sally, bro. We'd be talking about ICP, Fago, Juggalos, Juggalettes, all that, anything.
I just found a Fago cap across the street.
Did you?
I did. I looked out, I seen it, and I was like, it's a Fago cap.
Tell everybody what Fago is.
So Fago is a soda. This is no shit. I'm not even lying. They take the water from the Flint River, which is like highly toxic, and they refine it 3 times and turn that into like some of the world's best soda ever. It's got no caffeine in it. It's caffeine free, and it's got so much sugar in it, you don't need caffeine. You know what I mean? It's just the sweetest shit ever. And it's like, they got like 50 million different flavors. Like everything you ever want. They got cotton candy. They got fire pops, like the bomb pops from 4th of July, ice creams. They got a flavor for that. Like, it's the shit.
I've been to I've always wanted to try it, but I've been to like 3 ICP concerts. One of them was with Cottonmouth Kings. I've had it sprayed all over me because that's what they do. They spray it all over the crowd there.
Yeah.
They have buckets. They have huge water guns, and Violent J and Shags are just spraying it across the crowd.
Showers.
So everyone just leaves drenched with soda.
Yeah, Fago showers. If you don't like to get wet, like me, I'm one of those people, so that's part of one of the things that's been keeping me from really going, other than because I don't even like sweating. Like, I hate going to the bathroom, all that. Anything nasty that involves being wet or like remotely like musty or anything, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate it because it feels disgusting to me. I don't know. I think it comes with the autism though. We don't like water for some reason. Which is funny because I have a cancer, so I should love the water. But go figure. I like being in pools. Like, if I'm completely immersed, that's one thing, like in a pool or something, or in a river or a pond or a lake or whatever. But like, if it's like just like rain, I hate rain, especially if it's cold.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate cold rain. Unless it's like super hot and then it goes to rain and then it's cold, that's fine. But there's conditions with that shit.
Well, I'm glad you hit me up, bro. This is like amazing, dog. Everyone's gonna love this. Just seeing more of you, seeing how you live. So I'm glad you hit me up, bro. I appreciate it, man. Whenever you want to do a follow-up or have something to say, any updates, give me a call. Now that you don't lose your phone too, dog.
Oh no,
it happens out here.
Yeah.
You know? So, all right, brother. Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate the tour. Any last words, or is that it?
Yeah. So my family knows I'm all right. They think, like, Dad's like, this is one of the worst areas. I'm like, yo, I'm okay. So don't worry about it. You know what I mean? These people, unless you start tripping, they ain't gonna trip. You know what I mean? It's all about who you with. I mean, if you're around bad people, you're around bad people. You do bad shit, you're gonna get up. But if you live positive, you will have positive stuff happen to you. Not all the time, but for most of the time, generally, you're gonna have positive times. You know what I mean? So I just wish everybody would stay positive. You know what I mean? And happy. You know, I'm gonna be okay.
All right. Thank you, Phillip.